Good morning and welcome to your Wallops weather briefing. We had some thunderstorm activity across the region last night. Most of that activity was to our south, but we did see some lightning within 10 miles here at Wallops. Didn't pick up too much rain though, only coming in with about 3/100 of an inch of precipitation overnight last night as those showers and thunderstorms rolled through the area. Looking at temperatures throughout the region yesterday, daytime highs generally ran from the upper 80s all the way down to the upper 60s, so a pretty wide range in temperatures throughout the region. Ocean City the coolest at 69 degrees, 87 degrees at both Pax River and at Richmond. We were at 74 degrees for our daytime high here at Wallops. Overnight last night, temperatures in the 50s and 60s, 57 degrees, the coolest reading of all the reporting stations throughout the region at Richmond, coming in with 57 degrees, and you see Wallops at 64. Over the last 24 hours, everybody picking up at least some precipitation throughout the area, but as you can see, lighter amounts off to our north. Salisbury only picking up 1/100 of an inch, Ocean City 2/100 of an inch, 3/100 of an inch here at Wallops. Then as you make your way south across the Tidewater region, some heavier amounts down in that area as we saw some thunderstorm activity. Langley Air Force Base at 5/500 of an inch. As of 9 a.m., temperatures running in the low 70s this morning, 74 degrees here at Wallops, but we are warming up pretty quickly as of 10 a.m. all the way up to 78 degrees. Looking at our upper level wind data from this morning's balloon release at freezing level, it was at 11,700 feet, and our winds generally out of a northwesterly direction at the low levels of the atmosphere, keeping that westerly component all the way up to 25,000 feet, where we see a west-northwest wind at 33 knots. Looking at our current surface analysis this morning, high pressure anchored off the southeast coast. That will keep us dry as we go through the rest of the day today. Looking at a very pleasant day in store for us with those temperatures again warming up into the upper 70s as we go through the morning, and then we'll see an easterly flow develop this afternoon, which will put a cap on our temperatures really warming to uncomfortable levels this afternoon. So we should max out in the upper 70s, maybe hitting 80 degrees before we see that onshore flow keeping us a little cooler, maybe even seeing that temperature drop a few degrees as we go into the afternoon hours. Looking at our satellite imagery this morning, you can see very little cloudiness in the area, mostly clear skies, just a little bit of high thin cirrus cloudiness off to our southwest. Most of that cloudiness that we see in the area will be confined to the northern regions of the Delmarva Peninsula as we go through the day today, but as we look ahead into the evening hours tonight, we'll see some of that cloudiness really start to increase over the area, and we'll average out with mostly cloudy skies as we get into the evening and overnight hours tonight. Looking at our forecast maps, that frontal boundary should be draped right across the area later on this evening. We should be just north of that frontal boundary, so easterly winds should continue through the evening hours, but that frontal boundary will move back to the north and will bring our winds back to a southerly direction as we go into the morning hours, and eventually out of a southwesterly direction during the day on Saturday. So we will see temperatures in the 80s once again for daytime highs during the day on Saturday. It looks like a pretty nice day overall. Should see a pretty good amount of sunshine. Will be more cloudiness in the area tomorrow than what we will see today, but we will see some sunshine peeking through those clouds during the day, and with those warm temperatures it will be a pretty pleasant day for your Saturday. Saturday evening, that frontal boundary tries to sneak back to the south and push a few showers or thunderstorms into the northern portions of the Delmarva Peninsula. I think we'll stay dry here at Wallops until we get into our Mother's Day holiday on Sunday, where we will see the potential for a few showers developing as we get into the later portion of the day on Sunday. It does look like we'll see cooler conditions on Sunday as those winds will switch back off the water, and we'll see just a few scattered showers, probably not as much of a chance of a thunderstorm with those showers Sunday evening into the later portions of the day. As we look at our next 24 hours, looking at partly cloudy skies to continue throughout the day today, mostly sunny conditions. Again, high temperature expected in the upper 70s. It may hit 80 degrees before 12 o'clock today, and then likely see those temperatures kind of stabilize a bit into the early afternoon hours as the winds are expected to turn more northeasterly in direction here at Wallops If you are working your way inland, you'll see warmer temperatures than what we'll see right along the coast during the afternoon, as we could see those temperatures dropping a few degrees as we head until to 4 o'clock this afternoon, where we're expecting a temperature only in the low 70s to around 70 degrees. Overnight tonight, temperatures will continue to drop into the upper 50s. Those winds will turn more of a south-southeasterly direction, and eventually out of the south-southwest by early tomorrow morning, where we'll see that increase in cloudiness as well, looking at temperatures in the low 60s to mid-60s by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, before warming pretty quickly throughout the day on Saturday. Looking at our terminal forecast, we'll see, again, mostly sunny skies continuing through the day, VFR conditions throughout the afternoon and evening hours. We could see a little bit of low cloudiness work its way into the forecast after midnight tonight, with the possibility of a few clouds around 700 feet, but not expecting ceilings to occur at those levels. We'll likely see levels, our ceilings at around 3,000 feet as we go through the overnight and early morning hours of Saturday. Looking at Saturday's forecast, we'll start out mostly cloudy. Could see some partly cloudy skies at times during the day. It will be warm with a daytime high of 84. And then as we go into Saturday night and the Sunday, we'll see mostly cloudy skies, a chance of a shower or thunderstorm Saturday evening. Again, those chances look to be mostly to our north, but we will see a slight chance during the evening time frame of Saturday. And then as we get into Sunday for your Mother's Day, we'll see breezy conditions. Those easterly winds will be bringing our temperature down a bit during the day on Sunday, with a high temperature of 66 degrees expected. And again, that chance for some precipitation during the afternoon and into the evening hours. Could also see some low cloudiness as well during the day on Sunday. As we look at our 7-day forecast, look for mainly dry conditions to continue through the first part of the weekend, and then things will get a little bit more active as we go into the early portion of next week, and especially toward the mid to later portion of next week, where we see a frontal boundary and some increasing moisture produce some more unstable conditions for us as we go through the week. Next week, we'll see the potential for some showers and possibly some thunderstorms as well, mostly confined to the afternoon hours during the week as we go through, especially the mid and later portions of next week. But it does look like we'll have a chance for a few showers during the morning on Monday and also on Tuesday morning, before most of that shower and thunderstorm activity begins to really be confined to the afternoon and into the early evening hours. So we'll see those diurnal thunderstorms potentially popping during the afternoon. That'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again Monday at 8:15 and at 10 a.m. Have a nice weekend.